Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Unbound. We are back with a brand new episode, and today we are diving into something exciting. In this session, I'm going to walk you through what the Fermat Math Contest is all about, the purpose, the context, and how we are going to prepare for it together. So, yes, welcome back to the session. Let's get started and make this journey impactful. So, let's begin by understanding what the Fermat context actually is. The Fermat contest is a grade 11 mathematics contest, and it is conducted by the University of Waterloo. And this will be focusing on three important things, as you can see: logic, reasoning, and creativity. The contest is not just about applying formulas, it focuses heavily on these three things. So students get to explore problems that make them think differently beyond the school curriculum. Now, that you know what the context is, this next question is, why should students even consider this? Yes, why should we consider this? There are many reasons to attempt the Fermat contest. First, it helps the students in problem solving ability. Yes, we might have solved many problems in our textbooks, worksheets, but this is something which is going to be really different from the other. It also sharpens your algebra and the logic uh, ability. So, the way you think algebraically, you approach a problem, and your logical reasoning, these skills uh, will directly help you in these SAT, ACT, Olympiad readiness. And also, this score or your achievement here will be a great addition to university applications. So for students who is thinking about college application, this is a great way to show initiative and academic strength because you're not just with the school curriculum, you're just focusing on challenging contests like Fermat. So, and most importantly, of course, it builds confidence in your higher level math. You know math, and you will get a super confidence when you solve these kind of problems on your own and you're getting it right. So now, you may be wondering what kind of math actually appears in this context, right? So let's go through the core topics. First is number theory. Number theory is not like just numbers, divisibility. Every topic might be similar to you, but the twist is real. Divisibility, modular arithmetic, and more about reminders, right? And then yes, you should know some patterns and fast fastly you should solve some problems here. Then algebra, manipulation, factorization, rational expression, inequalities. It sounds similar, right? You might have seen most of the topics in your school curriculum, but yes, the level of questions, the style of questions is going to make the difference here. And another big name, functions and patterns, a very important part in your Canadian curriculum. So functions, recognizing sequences, substitutions, spotting hidden structures in problems, modeling problems, right? Many things. And yes, our core topics is on the list, they're going on. Counting and combinatorics, arrangement, selection, logical countings. So these will come under especially um, logical arrangements and selections. Also, geometry is included, but reasoning focused, similarity, ratios, angles, right? And it's not with a heavy formula, but still geometry is there. Finally, logical reasoning. I think every questions might have a logical thinking is needed here. Maybe direct puzzles questions and deductions, hidden conditions, many things are there. Now, these sound very similar to your school topic, but there is a key difference. How format differs from the school math. School math is often procedural, right? You need to show your working, you should follow some steps, right? You should justify by showing your work. But here in format, we're not doing that. But the format is just conceptual and You must discover patterns and things outside the box, right? Now, apply formulas. Instead of straightforward textbook problems, the contest offers non-routine and puzzle style. So you will have formulas directly, you will apply, mostly a little twisted, but here something is super uh, different from applying formulas. You will discover patterns, right? Those kind of things. And step-by-step textbook. So yes, I have to show you a step. This is what school math will work. But here you can use your questions will be non-routine and puzzle style. Everyone will might solve this differently. The question is, it's not like a standard procedure. Direct numbers will be given. Here, smart shortcuts. Uh, like they will just make you feel scared by showing big numbers, but behind that, there will be very simple thing behind it. So yes, again, you should think outside the box. And this is teacher-led. Teacher will guide you, facilitate you in the class. But here, independent reasoning. Yes, of course, you can have a class for your Fermat math contest, but still, when you solve a problem, you can't connect with what teacher says or something like that. Every problem, every person, every student who read this might have a different thinking, but eventually they might get into the same place, kind of same answer, the correct answer, right? And then Fermat contest, the test format. Okay, so this is a super interesting test. Now, let's understand the style of questions and let's go over the actual format of this contest. So there is a 60 minutes duration for this and it will have 25 multiple choice. So just pick A, B, C, or D, but make a good reasoning. And then we have three parts. Question 1 to 10 will be easy, level 1 thinking, not that much hard. Many of you can super easily solve this. And question 11 to 20, the next 10, it's medium, logic, algebra, geometry mixed one will be there. And then last 5 questions, hard, problem solving, creativity. Literally, we need a super different thinking is there. So it's hardest, but yeah, here is where your creativity and your clever problem solving are essential. So yes, this is how the format will be there. And then coming to the score, each correct answer earns 5 points, and for wrong, 0. And also, if you just leave it without picking, that is also 0. This is the scoring pattern. And yes, of course, there is no negative marking. If you're wrong, it's just 0, no more minus marks. So, yes, you can always worth trying. Don't skip any problem, right? And of course, for this test, the calculator is allowed. There is a separate policy, but still, your basic calculator, not so much of technically inclined calculators are not allowed. So that by using the calculator, we can check arithmetics mostly. You can do with arithmetics and exploring patterns. So now let's discuss how students can effectively prepare for this contest. Yes, how to prepare and how to prepare this effectively. So to prepare well, students should begin by reviewing core concepts. So your core topic strength, your school curriculum. Anyways, the main topics are going to be same, but you should be having a great strength there: algebra basics, number theory, and then geometry, reasoning, counting. Then come into that. Okay, you know everything, and you can solve. You're super excelled in your school math. So now come to out of textbook questions. Practice non-routine questions, puzzles, problem-solving tasks, pattern-based questions, right? So this is non-routine, but this will make your thinking which matches the Fermat context, right? And then a very effective strategy is to solve the past papers. So attempt question from previous Fermat or Waterloo contest. Fermat, so these are readily available in your in online websites. And then let's continue. Build logical thinking. When you solve, even when you're practicing, your logical thinking will be uh, increased. And you can notice that it's not just a formula memorization. So the way you think will quite different from before you solve these questions. So, and also you should have a time practice Time yourself occasionally, practicing answering 5 to 10 questions in the short timed sets. So you have to save a lot of time in first sections, right? Because it's level one thinking. And yeah, how to save your time in level two, level three that you should practice. Reflect on mistakes. Yes. So occasional time practice will give you speed and confidence. Reflecting on mistakes, this is a crucial part. This is where you will understand why your approach failed and what pattern you missed, right? So, and that's how all the learning happens, not only for format math preparation. Every time you learn, you follow this. So, let's look at some resources that helps you to prepare for this. Useful resources and materials for the prep. So first and foremost is past Fermat Contest papers. This is freely available on Waterloo website. You can quickly just do a Google search. You will get it in the uh, first hit or second hit. The University of Waterloo provides these things, and also there is past so like sample problem sets. So they are incredibly valuable, and also recently they are posting some questions, problem of the day and the solutions, right? So even though you practiced, you have less time, just log in, go for the problem of the day and try to solve it. This will for sure increase your curiosity towards it. And then school math knowledge, this is the foundation. This should be there. Foundations from algebra and geometry. That is important. Next one. General problem solving books like enrichment math or puzzle based books. Yeah, this also you can go through because you want to apply your logical reasoning and you should sharpen your logical reasoning skills, the way you see questions, right? And then online question banks, contest style practice question. Maybe you can try some Olympiad problems also, which can be relatable to that, right? And yes. So next is awards and recognition. Okay, you are going to put a lot of efforts and prepare for this. What you will get. Certificate of participation, this first level, every student who writes the contest receive this. Then certificate of distinction. This will be awarded to students scoring in the top 25% globally. This is a great thing, right? And yes, additionally, each school will recognize its top performer with a school champion medal, which is motivating reward. So the highest score in a particular school will receive a medal here. Yes, you will having an additional appreciation in your school assemblies, something like that, right? Right. Okay. So this is the contest, the way to prepare, how to prepare, and the preparation materials. Coming to this, and yes, awards and recognition. Now, what is the right mindset for this? Every exam, not only this Fermat contest, the most important part is the mindset. So you should think like a problem solver, not a textbook learner. So contest questions rewards creativity over memorization. So you should be a problem solver. Don't like, oh, it's not similar to what you have learned before. No, every concept is connected with your core topics, but still the way you think matters here. And they should be comfortable, like you should be comfortable with unfamiliar problems, not always familiar problems. So try new problems whenever you see, just try. And it's completely normal if the question looks new. So don't skip this. That is the point you should work on. Some big questions starting with confusion will have a super easy answers behind it, right? So this is the one. And now try first, analyze later. So even partial attempts reveal patterns. So first you should try. Don't skip these questions just by looking. And yes, overall, the Fermat contest is an excellent opportunity for students to challenge themselves, grow their reasoning skills, and it also builds confidence in advanced mathematics. So that's all from our side. And yes, I hope you understand the Fermat contest better. And if you're preparing for the contest, so do follow this and you can share this video with your friends and family and your schoolmates or classmates who's preparing for this exam. I mean the contest. Thank you for joining with us. And if you have any suggestions, feedbacks, or what you want us to do next with the Fermat contest, you can tell us in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today. So keep learning, keep practicing,